All right, we're heading out of Ruidoso, and we're gonna head to first place. We're gonna head to is go check the historic town of Lincoln. We're heading down the mountain. This is called Billy the Kid Scenic Byway. All right, we're gonna take Junction 380 off of this Billy the Kid Scenic Highway. And here's the Rio Bonito. Lincoln State Monument, Smokey Bear Historical Park. Smokey Bear is found in the Capitan Mountains. Right off this junction, they have a Billy the Kid historical exhibit. Well, here's the Billy the Kid exhibit, and here it says just 10 miles west on US Highway 380 you will discover one of New Mexico's hidden treasures, the town of Lincoln. Tucked away in the Bonita River Valley, Lincoln has barely changed since the Lincoln County War, 1878 to 1881. Lincoln is considered by many historians to be the most authentic Old West town remaining in the United States. A host of characters, including Billy the Kid, launched the little hamlet into the history books. Lincoln's story brings with it the dubious distinction of having been the most violent town in Western American history. President Rutherford B. Hayes once called the single road through Lincoln the most dangerous street in America. Here is a tale fueled by ambition, greed, corruption, and violence, dripping in political intrigue, which spilled over to the state capital in Santa Fe and made national headlines. Although Billy the Kid was the most famous character in Lincoln during its historic heyday, he had only a supporting role in the larger story, the Lincoln County War. The war was a capitalistic struggle that took root in 1877 when a wealthy young Englishman, John A. Tunstall, and there he is, saw an opportunity to establish a mercantile store in Lincoln and compete with the monopoly that L.G. Murphy and Company had established. And here is James Dolan, Martin, one of the boys, and L.G. Murphy. Murphy and his young protege, James Dolan, were backed by powerful politicians who were also investors and a deputized group of gunmen known as the Boys. Tunstall was soon murdered for his efforts, and his allies, that included Alexander McSween, Billy the Kid, and cattle baron John S. Chisholm, sought revenge by forming their own arm of the law called the Regulators. County residents chose up sides and anarchy reigned. Of all the murders, thefts, and property destruction that occurred during the Lincoln County War, only one man, William H. Bonney, a.k.a. Billy the Kid, was ever tried, convicted, and sentenced. This was for the murder of Sheriff Will Brady. He was to hang in Lincoln County on May 13, 1881, but made his famous escape from the courthouse, now a museum, killing his two guards on April 28, 1881. And here is Billy the Kid. Sheriff Pat Garrett's gun, and the old Lincoln County Jail and Courthouse, scene of Billy the Kid's escape. Here we are, we're going to enter Calle La Pasita, entering Old Lincoln. There's a marker. Lincoln, Spanish-speaking settlers established a town here in the 1850s. After the U.S. Army began to control the Mescalero Apaches, first known as the Las Placitas del Rio Bonito, the name of the community was changed to Lincoln when Lincoln County was created in 1869. Let's see what this building here is. The Montano store, owned by the Montano family, one of the first in Lincoln. Operated as a general store by Jose Montano, neutral in the Lincoln County War. Here's another building here. Let's see what this one is. This is the earliest courthouse, 3-room adobe seat of law and justice when Lincoln County was established in 1869. Wow, look at this. This is a Torian, one of Lincoln's earliest structures, built in the 1850s. Its thick walls protected Spanish Americans against Apaches in the Lincoln County War. Wow. Here's the Murphy Dullen store. This is the old Lincoln County Courthouse, built in 1874. There's the Curry Saloon, back in the late 1880s, run in the late 1880s by George Curry, Spanish-American War veteran. There was the saloon. And there's the Wortley Hotel dining room. In 1861, the proprietor was Sheriff Pat Garrett.